What's going on, brother? What's your name?
Hey, my name is Josh Berger.
And where you from?
And I'm from Pleasanton, California.
How old are you, Josh?
I am almost 28.
When's your birthday?
December 4th, 1990.
Oh, excited for your 28th?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a number at this point.
Okay, so, tell me about yourself, Josh.
Oftentimes, when we hear stories of a hero's legacy, we think of the folklore that have been passed down for generations. Sometimes, we even think about superheroes and daredevil characters from popular films. But very seldom do we think of the heroes that walk among us every day. Our firefighters and our doctors and teachers. This story, however, is about a hero that we expected the least, but certainly we needed the most.
Well, first of all, I am a public speaker, and I go around to schools and churches, nonprofits, businesses, foster homes, things like that, and I share about my story of where I was and where I am now. So about when my mom was 20 weeks pregnant, they wanted to do an ultrasound to see if I was going to be a girl or not, because my parents already had 2 boys. So I was supposed to be the girl. They said, something's not right. I need to refer you to a geneticist.
It happens in the movies, it happens in the paper, but not to me. So you can imagine, it was an unbelievable situation.
And they said, so we got to the geneticist, and they said, well, there's something wrong with this fetus. They didn't even call me a baby. They didn't even say child. They just said fetus. It's a freak of nature. It's not going to make it to the vet. And they wanted to abort me.
They said, don't think of it as an abortion, but just because it's not compatible with life, you should just end it.
And my parents, they said no. They said no, because it's not their right to end my life. It's not the doctor's right to end my life. It's only God's right to end my life.
It was a very difficult time in my life and my husband's life. Many nights of tears.
The doctor's original diagnosis was in fact wrong. They were willing to end my life on that misdiagnosis. And a visiting doctor happened to be walking through, and she says, oh my gosh, I know what he has. We've always studied it on cadavers. And so I finally had a diagnosis, and my diagnosis was called Atelosteogenesis syndrome type 3. And there are literally only a handful of people in the world with what I have, and I might be the oldest person in the world with my condition. So I kind of won the lottery on that one.
Without my faith in God, he probably wouldn't be here, because I know God created his life, and it was not mine or my husband's decision to end it. So yeah, without my faith in God, he would not be here.
I think for me, my God-given purpose is to live the life that he wants me to live, in a way to honor him, by going to schools and talking to kids and talking about self-esteem, self-image, anti-bullying issues, and just teaching kids on, and I preached this earlier, not to look inward but look outward to help. And I don't know, I just try to live my life the way I feel like God wants me to live my life.
I was on Instagram one day and I stumbled across his page through Erwin Go, who had posted a picture of him and Josh, and I quickly clicked on his page and was amazed at what I saw. I saw a beautiful story waiting to be told, and reached out to Erwin, told him I wanted to meet Josh. Erwin put it together, and I had the opportunity to meet Josh a few weeks later over FaceTime, and his story was so good that I wanted to meet him in person. I wanted to visit him, I wanted to meet him, but I wanted to do something special for him. It wasn't just to meet him, it was to do something that he would remember for the rest of his life.
They're playing basketball
all around the world. To the beach, y'all. Let's go. All around the world. Y'all know this is so that.
Oh man, tonight was epic. I mean, Rob took me to a Warriors game, that was a surprise. And we got courtside for the warm-ups, and then another surprise happened, which was not part of Rob's plan, but somebody gave us courtside seats, second row.
I like the way they dribble up and down the court. I keep it so fresh on the microphone. I like no interruption when the game is on. I like slam dunk to take me to the hoop. My favorite play is the alley-oop. I like the pick and roll. I like the
Once in a lifetime experience. I'm still shaking.
What's your message to the Warriors Foundation who hooked everything up today?
Thank you. I cannot thank you enough. It was once in a lifetime experience that I will never forget.
Any last minute thoughts to the crowds?
Go Warriors!
The Warriors. Josh isn't worried about tomorrow. He's not worried about next week. He's not worried about what's gonna happen a month from now. You know, he focuses on right now.
I know that he has had impact on the community, and probably I can't even imagine the impact he's had on people all over that we don't even know about.
He's not worried about what doctors are saying for his life expectancy. He's not worried about, you know, how he's the only one of 5 people that have ever had this disease, and majority of them haven't made it past 20 years old, and he's turning 28. And his ability just to hone in the presence and bring humor to it and smile and move forward through life without not having to worry about the future. And I think that's the biggest thing. He lives by faith. He lives truly by knowing that God, no matter what he's going through in life, God's gonna love him and take care of him and be there for him.
You know, people come in all shapes and forms, and I'm a person. I'm not higher above anybody else. I'm not lower than anybody else, but I'm a person in my own right.
Very happy, very hopeful. He has an outgoing personality that knows no bound.
Here my friend is Josh Burton, 28-year-old sensation, an inspiration in my life, an inspiration to should be many. He wakes up every day, smiles, has no complaints about life, despite his situation, despite the adversity he's faced. He wakes up every day happy, blessed, thankful, grateful, all the above. So if you're going through anything, think about Josh. Think about your situation. Think about how many things he's unable to do because of his physical disabilities. Yet he wakes up every day with a mentality that everything's going to be all right.
Don't ever give up. Have hope that the life that you've been entrusted with, there's a purpose. You'll never know the impact that your child will have on yourself and your family and the community as a large. You may never know, but you just know that you do make a difference.
Josh's story, while unique in its own right, is a story for all of us. It's an epic tale of our time, no less heroic than that of the Iliad or the Odyssey. His story is a story of courage, perseverance, and above everything else, his story is one that reminds each and every one of us that there is an ever-flowing river of hope in the pursuit of happiness.